What if I told you there's a watch out there that completely redefines how you experience time? No hands, no crown, just pure innovation wrapped in a sleek, futuristic design. Meet the Ressence Type 3 Eucalyptus, a timepiece so unique it might just make you question everything you know about watches. Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, my name is Joe with Exquisite Timepieces, and today I'm getting hands-on with the Type 3 Eucalyptus. Before we get into the details, let's take a step back and talk about Ressence. The brand was founded in 2010 by Belgian industrial designer Benoit Mintiens, who wanted to rethink the traditional watch. He aimed to create something that was more intuitive to read, almost like an extension of the wearer. The Type 3 is one of his most ambitious creations, featuring a dial that appears to float beneath the crystal. This effect was achieved with a layer of oil between the dial and the sapphire glass, which eliminates reflections and gives you the sense that time is right there on the surface. Now, let's get down to the nerdy stuff. The Type 3 Eucalyptus has a 44mm titanium case, so it's both lightweight and strong. The oil-filled dial is where the magic happens. Using Ressence's patented orbital convex system, or ROCS, which sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Instead of hands, you've got rotating discs which orbit around the dial in a fluid motion. They display the time, a 90-second counter, the date, day of the week, and get this, an oil temperature gauge. The ROCS system gets power from a specially modified ETA movement that lies underneath it, essentially making this a watch with two movements. The watch also has 36 hours of power reserve when fully wound, and it's water resistant up to 30 meters. Speaking of winding, where's the crown? The simple answer is it doesn't exist. At least not in the traditional sense. Adjusting the time and winding the watch is all done via the case back, which helps the Type 3 retain its sleek aesthetic. The dial itself is a beautiful, almost pastel shade of green, inspired by eucalyptus leaves. It's surprisingly soothing and is a welcome touch paired with the complexity of the watch. So how does it feel to wear this thing? First off, it's lighter than you'd expect thanks to that titanium case. The lack of a crown means it won't poke into your hand. It's easily one of the most comfortable watches I've ever worn, and that's a surprise to me, considering the Type 3 is not small. 44mm is fairly huge in the watch world, but it manages its size well thanks to the curved down lugs. It might be a hair too big for my 6¼ inch wrist, but ultimately it's personal preference. Finally, let's address the elephant in the room. The price. The Ressence Type 3 Eucalyptus will set you back $44,200. I know you're probably thinking that's a lot of money for something without hands, but when you consider the design, the engineering, and the fact that it's basically a piece of wearable art, it starts to make a little bit more sense. And Exquisite Timepieces is an authorized dealer, so if you decide you just can't live without it, we've got you covered. So there you have it, the Ressence Type 3 Eucalyptus, a watch that's not just about telling time, but reimagining it. For more info on this watch, I've included a link to our website in the description below, as well as our contact info. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a new one. Thanks for watching.